I told you I'm not saying anything without my lawyer. I'm not gonna say anything without my lawyer. Oh, you are my lawyer. Why didn't you say so? If white is not a color, then what is it doing on my walls? Why am I spending so much precious time scribbling words on white paper with thin blue lines? It looks back at me, and I cannot see myself. I'm forced to fill in the spaces with my own thoughts, which come with their own set of hazards. If white is not a color, then it's insanity. It's what you wrap up lunatics in, hotdog bun straitjackets. It's what holy men hide behind while they preach lies. If white is not a color singular, then what a perfect vehicle for darkness-veiled, urban twilight street crime. You could paint a warhead in white and name it Charlie, and Charlie would become your bestest friend in the whole wide, wacky, and weird place we call world. Wonderful. If white is not a color, why do so many people wear white underwear? It can only tell us what a scoundrel you are. Best to wear more mysterious hues and set yourself apart. Those are birdies out there. Are you sure you're my lawyer? If white is not a color, why do we persist to buy white foods? White honey macadamia nuts are already charged with 50,000 volts of sexual innuendo. So are coconuts, the fruit inside, I'm saying. Potatoes are kinda sorta white when you cook 'em and mash 'em up, and even more deadly when deep fried and served alongside a Big Mac. The stuff will kill you. And never trust an onion, my friends. You may end up crying and cut yourself and bleed disease into the stir fry. Ever see a real white mushroom? You gonna serve that with your white chicken breast and choke on it when you're too tired to chew it properly because you had too much to drink? If you're real lucky, someone will remember the Heimlich maneuver and you'll cough up your choke chicken onto your snow white carpet. White, it's what's for dinner. Some chocolates are white and they don't taste quite right. I don't like sweet honeycomb candle wax. Give me real dark chocolate to rinse down with red wine. Sparkling white wine, the stuff we mistake for champagne, is an evil, vindictive drink served recklessly at New Year's Eve to people who are either too happy or too depressed to have an opinion on white bread and communion crackers. Saltines are white and soulless. I prefer putting on the Ritz some seaweed, the color of cash and fish guts. Don't get me started on calamari. Throw it to the crows and snap a picture of the classic yin-yang feeding frenzy. If white is not a color, do you really want to survive a near-death experience? Better to have someone pop you on the head. It's no wonder you get werewolves on a full moon. If you're like me, you forget the moon is white at all. We know it commonly by its phases. Lightning also strikes me as kinda dangerous. What's the deal with index cards? Most of them are whitewashed to emphasize your crazy ideas that can't be set to a regular 9x11 piece of paper because it wouldn't seem right now, would it? Maybe you want to memorize the periodic table, or perhaps you have a set of recipes so damn simple that even an unthawed Neanderthal could take note and bake us all a batch of beautiful blueberry muffins. And if your hand proves unsteady and you write crook instead of cook, no problemo. My memo to you is this: use whiteout. It does the job of black just fine. Just don't get yourself caught in a whiteout, for even the abominable snowman gets hungry. Can I have a sip of coffee? Thank you. That tastes good. Is that instant? Better not be instant. Where was I? If white is not a color, don't go telling me your bald-faced white lies. And don't eat no yellow snow neither. Even Snow White gets red at that special time of the month before she speaks to angels. White is nothing but a stain on a chalkboard, the shine on your teeth, hiding rebellious rainbows at ready to slit your throat in the fog.